Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to the second podcast. We still have the same guest with us. We have Ivanna and Marvin here in the room with me. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
And for this episode, we will be talking about some of our childhood nostalgia. I mean, we all can remember that, right?
Yay!
think so.
Yes.
Maybe
Ivanna's still a kid.
maybe they always say that people don't really grow up; they just grow big.
Oh, great. Great.
Okay, let's go around the room first. Let's start with Ivanna, since you seem very hype. What was your childhood like in a nutshell?
Well, it's because I grew up in a, not really much of a city. So it's more like running around, like splashing in the river or something like that, and then playing with mud and doesn't care about what's going on. And then just get like when you get late at home, like your mom's gonna bring a stick with you and you better come home, you bitch.
She's gonna bring a stick with
my
you?
mom literally, just bring a stick for props, and I got scared like, okay, I'm gonna go home.
For those who are listening, this is an Asian context, by the way.
Yeah, it is an Asian thing. Context. You guys got grounded. We got our ass beat.
It's whip. It's gonna be with a hanger, or it's gonna be with a broom.
Slipper.
Slipper.
But I think the most non-weapon based is when I think we all had this when you have to kneel on salt or mungus.
Well, I tried kneeling, but not on salt though. So
was it mungus?
No, nothing. It was just plain floor.
Oh, just plain floor.
Yeah.
Mungus would basically be like the seed before a bean sprout.
Have you tried that?
Yeah, it's these
kneeling on carpet, sharp carpet.
Wait, sharp carpet?
Sharp.
Yes.
What?
You know that carpet that's not really fluffy. It's more the pricky type.
So a carpet from hell.
Yeah, that type.
All right. What about you, Marvin? What was your childhood like in a nutshell?
Basically, in a nutshell, it's I think it's gonna be a mix of American and Filipino Asian household.
Mm-hmm.
Because my adopted dad, of course, he was American, and then, of course, he was that type of permissive. He was really permissive of stuff. He was supportive of what I wanted to do. If I was more expressive, he was more comforting. And then I had really stereotypical Asian mom who would really be strict. In fact, that's what I remember most about my childhood was the strictness of my mom. I can still relate to that to this day, but it was about fear.
Yeah. It was with fear and respect. You know when
you can't really play. I mean, you can't play freely. Okay, and when she's not around, that's when you can play. But when she's around, like, you have to be all serious and quiet, or you have to do work.
It's like fear is the motivation.
Yeah, her favorite line was "No work, no eat."
Oh my god! No work, no eat.
Yeah, basically, like,
you'd be starving, dude.
Yeah, so I had to do whatever in the house just to eat.
Guys,
that was her philosophy.
Let me just make this clear. This is an Asian household.
Asian household.
I mean, I don't know how you guys were raised, but if you're living in an Asian household, your mom, we didn't fear the whips, we didn't fear the slippers. What we feared was the lecturing, okay? It was the lecturing.
Imagine lecturing Screamo. Screaming lecturing.
Is this like emo?
Screaming lecturing.
This was yelling, like, huh? What? Just that sort of thing. That was like, I don't know. My childhood was kind of like that. I mean, my mom was really strict also. And we lived in a subdivision, okay? And this is a closed neighborhood.
Oh, Tita, you should listen to this.
But my mother would never let me out unless it was like 5 in the afternoon. Because, the heat from the sun. And I think you can attest to it that my place isn't exactly the coolest in terms of temperature. Yeah, so, really, but I would get jealous because some of the neighborhood kids and these people who've become my friends really, like for like decades, they would already be out and playing and they'd be calling like, RG, come on, let's go out. And I'm like, I can't, my mom won't let me out yet.
It's like that Squidward meme, he's staring out of his window. Exactly. That's exactly what's going on here. Kind of like me, my mom was so strict that I can't even get out of the house alone.
Well, mine is different because my mom is at work, so I can do the shit I want, and then when my mom comes back from work, okay, I gotta do Behave.
Uh,
Like when my mom's not there while working out, okay, I can play whatever I want.
I do have a story to share. Okay, I'm sorry ma, sorry Dan ma. This is what happened when I was like in high school, I think, like early high school, and then my parents were at work. This was summer vacation, okay, and me and my friends were really into biking. Now normally we would just bike around the subdivision, right? But we live near Daruhan. For people who don't understand, Daruhan is something like a large field where we keep the horses and the cattle.
Oh, it's
That
a
sort of
pasture.
thing. Yeah, pasture.
It's a pasture.
A really large pasture.
Was it green?
Yes, it was green.
Greener pasture.
This portion is brought to you by.
So we rode to the back of this pasture, right? And then there was a freaking cow, a large cow, and we thought usually these cows are tied up. Okay, these cows are normally like tied up with the little ring on their nose. We thought it was safe, which it was. That particular cow was. We just didn't notice it had a child that was relatively big also, but it was not tied up. And it started hopping around, charging towards us.
Like a bull.
Like a bull. And we're like, fuck! Kuso! Panadali! Pagdali!
It's like, andale.
Riva!
Like, we can't, like, we're trying to get out, and then it stopped chasing us, thank God, and then we were on this vast expanse of field, but we know it's muddy there. But it was really hot. It was really hot though, so my first friend came forward and was like, it's fine guys, it's dry and it's tough. So we believed him. We were idiots who believed him. And we saw a carabao just wading in the water there, and it didn't never once occurred to us that it might be muddy further ahead.
Oh.
So we biked forward, and eventually it was just hard to pedal, and then we just couldn't pedal at all, and then we got off and the mud almost reached our knees. Your slippers would barely go up, so we had to go barefoot over it.
So it was pretty deep.
It was deep, and then when we came home, it was like we were wearing like rugged ass boots.
Without the boots.
Without the people were staring, and then my mom calls. Apparently, she's been calling for a while, wondering where I am, and my helper couldn't find me. And I was like, "Oh, we were just at my friend's house."
Sure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there was a lot of that in my childhood, I guess.
I guess you had a fun experience with cows.
Oh, come on! I think mine is like when I was a child, I was more of the person who gets, picked on.
Easily irritated.
Yeah.
You're
And I got
irritated.
teased by my playmates, so this was like one time
I don't know.
Oh, come on. Well, it's not as bad as it was before, because this is what happens. Like, I had this playmate of mine, and they were like we were cleaning the house, and like she was like teasing me on my name for some reason. I'm not gonna say it, but I was so pissed. We ran off each other, and then we got near to the what should I say this river Sapa, because our house is like we had to run all the way, like we reached the Sapa. And then I was chasing a broom with her, and she was like, "No, I'm not gonna tease you. I'm not gonna tease you anymore." And like, okay, I'm not gonna tease you. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take that. And then for some reason we just realized, oh my god, this is way far from our home, and I was just like basically chasing her just because of her teasing me.
That's what it is when you're kids. Like, someone teases you, you chase them, but then as you're about to hit, you don't really hit, you just scare them.
Yes. This is like Asian parent influence for some reason.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, that explains why you keep hitting RG during game night.
Oh, come on! What
This is true. This is true. I have requested a pillow to be on my side
At
whenever
one point.
we're beside each other during game night.
Oh yeah, and Ivanna likes cows.
Oh, come on, let's not talk
All right,
about the cow thing.
let's put some backstory to this, okay? Because we're really
Oh
talking
my
about this.
god.
We were having a game night, all right?
It's like charades.
We were playing charades. I think it was heads up, right?
Heads up. It was heads
Oh
up.
my
It was animal round. Just animals. You can act it out. You can make the sound. And then for some reason, when the word cow came up, Ivanna, instead of saying moo like a normal person, she just yelled ma. And I was like, what kind of demon cows do you live with?
Maybe that's the cow in our province, okay?
That was a retarded cow.
I never heard of
That was a cow on steroids.
mad cow.
That was just a mad cow. Mad cow.
Not a mad cow. No.
Can you just imagine? Oh, mommy, look at the cow. Ma!
God, no.
Okay, so that was the history of the math thingy. Why that?
Speaking of games, though, what were the games you guys played as a
Yay,
kid?
me! I like to play Chinese garter when I was a child, and I can do like really high flips.
Yeah, I really hated that game.
No, I love Chinese garter.
I mean,
and
I
you
would
had to do like 10, 20, 30 or
I would play, but I can't do I couldn't do a cartwheel. Okay.
I also like patintero, or we call it tubig. Do you play that?
What's that in English
Like,
context?
Yeah, do we know the
Can we
English
have
for
a
that?
picture for that?
Yeah,
No,
like,
we
can you describe how that game works?
All right, I'll just have a picture for how the game works on screen right now. All right. So it's basically people stay on a line, and then only the person on the front can go in the middle, and then it's just like tag, but the people who are catching you have a very limited space to move.
Yeah.
That's
It's
basically
like,
it.
You know, you can't give.
Oh, we also have this game called Police Dunggab, which roughly translates to stab the police.
Yep.
It's like hide and seek, but the hiders don't have to only hide, they can also go up and tag the person seeking, and then he has to go back and count again.
Oh, I love the plain old hide and seek.
Yeah, playing on hide and seek was good, but then I don't know. With me and my friends when we were kids, we'd love to play that in the dark because there would be more places to hide. Like at
That's
night,
fun.
we'd play it at night.
Have you had that?
Yeah, I had hide and seek, tag. Then again, because of strict parent, I didn't really have much social interaction with kids.
Oh, okay.
So basketball, if I had a friend
Oh
over.
my god.
Oh, I sucked at basketball.
Yeah.
Until now, I suck at basketball.
We should play because we both suck.
I also suck.
Okay, we
basketball.
can.
Like really, if I shoot a 3, it goes past the board. That's how bad I am.
My aim's off. Depth perception issues.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it kind of
Okay.
reminds me of bowling.
And let's see other games.
Oh, but since
PC
okay,
games.
okay,
PC
since we were
games.
who remembers this? You know, just
Done.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Super
Yeah.
The worst
Mario,
part is you're like.
Super Mario, Mario Kart, and the duck.
Duck Hunt.
the Duck
I
Hunt.
love Duck Hunt and that
Yes.
annoying ass dog that laughs if you miss.
You want to shoot that dog?
Yeah,
also?
I've tried so many times.
I like the
Actually,
trail.
there's a game, a VR game about that where it's like Duck Hunt, but then the dog is kind of like a demon and it's trying to kill you.
Oh,
Yeah, and then it's
Sorry.
like, in the end it sucks you in and you become the dog instead, and it's another kid now playing.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, no, you don't become the dog. You become like the avatar shooting the ducks.
oh. Speaking of Mario,
I love the plain old Mario.
speaking of which, they just released a game.
They did? Another?
iOS and I think also Android.
Oh, that's nice.
Mario Kart.
Ooh.
Mario Kart.
Oh, Mario Kart.
Yes,
Wow.
that's
I don't know.
fun.
I was never a Mario Kart. You know what? I played the kind of a karting game, Crash Bandicoot.
Oh yes,
I
yes,
loved Crash
yes.
Bandicoot.
Spyro.
Spyro
Spyro
also,
the Dragon.
yeah. Oh,
Bug's Life.
Also, I had this like it wasn't really Nintendo. It was one of those family entertainment systems that like has a keyboard, and then you have to get this cartridge. You have to
Blow it.
You do like CPR, like push it like.
you put it in, and then
But that also plays in Nintendo.
it just goes in, and then there's like Super Contra tanks. Oh, I loved it. And Bejeweled. I actually like Bejeweled.
Tetris.
Tetris. And my mom also bought, because she loves to dance, she bought Dance Dance Revolution, that old map. I don't know if I still have it, but that was the exercise and a fun game
That
also.
was way back Kinect and Xbox. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like ultimate throwback.
I don't know if how many people listening can still remember those old games, but it's really fun, and you really have to work to play, especially eventually as the game gets old and they wouldn't read anymore, and you have to keep putting it in.
It's like you're doing CPR for games.
Yeah, likewise for PlayStation games, the discs.
Yeah, the disc. We don't have discs anymore. I mean, we still do, but now you can just download the games now.
On the cloud, yeah.
Yeah, it's much more convenient
It's much
now.
more easy and it's much more lazy, to be honest.
But one of my favorite games as I grew up, since I was more solitary, would be Red Alert.
Ooh,
Red Alert 2,
Alert.
Fury's Revenge, and Generals.
What are those?
Real-time
Sorry,
strategy.
okay.
Real-time strategy
Yeah.
games.
Okay.
I played Generals
Oh.
a lot. Yeah.
I
But
still have them in my laptop.
I also do. I have it here. Right
Yeah.
now, actually. There's one game though that I feel like I loved in my childhood, but I don't think it was supposed to be played by kids. I played Vice City a lot. Grand Theft Auto Vice
Oh,
City.
okay.
Oh, I love that game. And then I kept getting stuck on that helicopter mission.
I can't relate.
For guys who remember that helicopter mission where you have to get a toy helicopter and drop bombs on specific places on that building, that is the most tiresome mission in that whole game for me, really.
I think we're also missing one or two games.
What other game?
Counter-Strike.
Oh, Counter-Strike!
Oh my god, no!
Yes.
Oh, I tried.
And Dota.
Dota 1 I sucked. I only
No.
played Dota recently. I never
Alright.
played Dota as a kid.
Oh, okay, alright.
Well, I'm not more of a gamer, but I tried Counter-Strike for some reason.
No,
No, this
that's-
was way back in... I will
Oh.
tell a story, like, way back in high school, and it was just, like, me and my friends. And it was, like, my girl, my girl classmates, and, like, what we did in Counter-Strike is, like, we just choose the... What do you call that?
The knife.
The
The knife, yeah. We just choose the knife and then gather at one face. Like form in circles and then like in 3, 2, 1, just stab each other. That's
You
what
could have
we
wiped
do.
the guys out with a grenade.
That's what we do. I don't know, for some reason. I'm like, okay, we'll just like
Wait,
make pundok at one spot and then like, okay, are we all in? And they get okay in 3, 2, 1, and then like start stabbing each other. Like,
Wait, there's only 2 teams. Did you just turn on friendly fire?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
No, I think what she means is like they had an agreement with Team A and B, and they meet at one point and they just
Yeah, that's what we
stab
do.
each other
Okay.
there.
Yeah, we form in groups and then like yeah.
I would have been the renegade and just
Just be out and just do a bomb.
Speaking of which, I brought Ivanna. She went to my place. I met my friends, and then we were playing Half-Life, and I had her play with us. Oh, she was so pissed.
I am so
Because
bad with the coordination.
every time she spawns, she just gets killed right away. Because it's not a big map, it's like a small map with just little obstacles just blocking you, and then I was just camping in one side with a crossbow, and the crossbow kills you in one hit. And when I see someone spawn, I don't know it's her, but when I see someone spawn, and then she's like, "Come on, I just spawned."
Yeah, they didn't give me a chance to live at all.
Well, you did kill me once.
But that was only once over how many times I was.
She died 20 times.
Great.
20 times.
Yeah, okay,
That's
not
a record.
Gamer, but I'm not a gamer, but at least I could have the experience for such. Yeah,
Oh.
like Dota. We tried playing Dota, and the only thing I've said is, "Where am I? Where am I? Where am I?"
Yeah, that was a challenge.
And that was the only time.
And then she kept feeding to the creeps.
And he was giving me.
She was a ranged.
What?
She was a ranged
He
character.
was giving me chances to attack on him, but it was like
No, because you're a ranged character. Why are you going close to? Okay.
I don't know. That's how
Okay,
it works.
we're getting off topic. All right.
Still part of our childhood.
All right. Let's go to shows. How about favorite shows? I was very much fond of Blue's Clues when I was a child.
Yeah, that was
Who
nice.
doesn't like Blue's Clues?
Yeah.
I think I really grew up with that show. Even when I was slightly older, I still kind of kept up until they kind of changed the cast because Steve had to go to college.
Yeah, that was the.
Sure.
That was the script.
College.
That is the script.
Did anyone? Does anyone know what really happened to him? Why he had to be changed?
I don't know.
It was his brother, right? The brother that replaced him.
I don't know.
I don't know.
He was still blue though. That's kind of sad.
Well, I think if it's gonna be like childhood TV show, I think I'd go with Teletubbies.
Oh, I love Teletubbies.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me when I was.
I've always wanted to have like their cup with a really extremely swirly straw, and to have like their vacuum machine friend.
Yeah, they had that vacuum machine friend. It's like it's just gonna suck everything along.
Ooh, Barney. Barney was also one of my favorite things.
I really did not.
We
like
had
Barney.
we had VHSs of Barney. Oh, sorry for those who don't know what a VHS is. It's this really big cassette tape.
Yep.
Essentially.
It's like an ancestor of the before the CDs.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had to have. It was the cassette, like really clunky ass VHS tapes.
It's
and then,
probably like 2 hard drives
I don't think
together.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think even bigger than
I think
that.
it's like a purse, like my purse. I mean.
Oh, okay, that's
No, that's too big.
That's roughly the size of a small handbag.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you want to watch it again, you're gonna have to put it in a separate machine to rewind it, or you can just go ghetto and put a pencil or something.
Oh,
in.
have you tried the experience of going to Video City just to rent for such? And
Video
movie, it's gonna
rental.
be, yeah.
Video
like that.
rental.
It's gonna be like if it's a good movie, it's gonna be for overnight, or you get charges from it.
If we have any viewers or listeners from the US, then that's our equivalent to Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it wasn't really a Blockbuster. It was just a store that just had those.
Basically the same
Yeah,
thing.
Basically
that's
the
how
same
it
thing.
works.
Same thing.
Yeah, but Blockbuster had like those cards and the stuff. We just go in, pick a movie. It's still the same. Still the same. Right?
Blockbuster had movies and games.
Ah,
you could
they
even
had-
rent games like for your PlayStation.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, if you, but I don't. Okay, I don't know. I didn't grow up with a PlayStation. What I didn't even have an NES. I had a family entertainment system. Looked like a keyboard. I just
FES.
had a slot for a game cartridge.
Was the
Cartridge.
NES the Nintendo with
Yeah, the actual original
Yeah,
Nintendo.
because we had that before.
I didn't.
Yeah,
Just
kind of reminds me like it was before, and then like my mom was like, she was like waking up in the middle of the night, and then she saw downstairs my dad was still playing. In the middle of the night, I was like, "Hoi!"
I'm going to be that kind of parent, you know. There's going to be a game, and then I'm gonna play it more than my kids. That's what's gonna happen.
Like an all-nighter.
In fact, I've always told Ivanna this, that if I have a kid and they do something bad, I'm not going to punish them physically. I'm going to take them to the toy store and say, "Oh, pick what game console and game you like." And then I'll buy it for them, but they won't be able to play with it. I'm going to play with it, and I'm gonna make them watch.
That's torture. That's torture.
I'm gonna make the. It's not hitting
What
them.
if you don't know the game and you'd be, "Hey,
Oh.
son, how does this thing works?"
I'm not you. I can figure it out.
Oh, shut up.
Anyway, let's go back to shows.
Let's see.
Wait. I think before we end, this is gonna be the last topic for this episode. So before I end, I'm gonna tell Marvin something that really shocked me. I'm gonna tell you, this is an internet thing. This is an internet legend. Okay.
All right, let's hear it. Or
Blank
see it.
is love. Blank is life. Who is it?
What?
Oh
Yeah.
fuck! You don't know either. Okay,
God.
have you at least seen Shrek?
Which one?
The movie, all of it.
Um,
Have you seen Shrek?
Please say no.
one
Please say
and
no.
two, but
You've
I already
seen
forgot.
Shrek, but you've seen Shrek.
Yeah.
You've seen
Aww.
Shrek. You know Shrek, the green one. Ivanna has not once watched Shrek.
Dude.
Yeah, why? So
Alright.
what?
You haven't, like, I was like,
Well,
you
at
haven't
least he doesn't
seen.
have that kind of reaction. Like
I'm just saying. Okay, how many people are shocked that she has not seen Shrek? Put it in the comments below.
I mean, so what if I haven't seen Shrek?
It's a classic.
Okay, fine.
It's
I'll
like-
consider it.
You're gonna watch Shrek. We're gonna make you watch Shrek. It's a
Okay.
great show.
We're gonna make you watch Shrek.
It's like seeing the reactions. How do I like? What can I say about Shrek?
It's a reaction video.
Shrek. Actually, we're going to be planning that kind of show one of these days. Ivana's going to be watching movies and some anime because she's not really into anime, but I've slowly gotten her into it. But she's going to make reaction videos of certain anime. We'll see about that in the future. But
Okay.
I'm gonna have to make you watch Shrek. What are some other things you told me you haven't watched yet?
Dude, if we can add for the favorite shows,
Yeah.
this is not really a child show, but Rocco's Modern Life.
It was a kid show that wasn't really a kid show. Rocco.
What?
Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah, okay, I haven't really seen a lot of it, but from the little I saw, as a kid I didn't get it, but now as an adult, Rocco worked as a sex call operator.
Yes.
What? Seriously?
Yeah.
And this
That's
was-
a child's show.
Oh baby,
It's a
oh
kid's-
baby, oh baby.
It was a kid show, okay? This was a kid show.
On
my
Nickelodeon,
God.
prime time.
Okay, I was not a cable person before, so.
Ooh,
yeah.
also, Real Monsters.
That was fun.
That was fun. Angry Beavers, Rugrats, Ed, and Eddie.
Oh, that-
Ren and Stimpy.
What?
Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy?
It's on the same level as
And then Eddie.
no, Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh, Rocco's Modern Life. Okay.
Dark humor.
Yeah, okay. Also,
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog.
Cat
Yeah,
Dog.
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog.
Robot Chicken. I know I'm not supposed to be watching Robot Chicken, but I watched Robot Chicken.
At least it's not a cow.
Come on! Let me not say the M word. Oh.
Okay, guys, that's enough time we have for the second episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and it'll still be the three of us on the third episode, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
See ya!